Hi guys, and welcome back to the Fitness Fix Montreal. My name is Patrick Ravel. I'm the shoulder wizard, and also I'm a posturologist in Montreal, Quebec. And today, although I cannot evaluate a person from a distance, I've got a special case. This video is for Mr. John Rodriguez, which has been diagnosed with AC joint impingement. So my friend John, this video is for you. Just follow up and try to see where this is leading, okay? So, like I said, I got your pictures. I analyzed them at my best of my knowledge as a posturologist and also as a shoulder specialist. I've looked at your training program. I put a lot of notes on this, and now we're just going to debunk the whole program and see what did the specialist you saw in your case particularly. Okay? So, number one, if I look at your program, I see the pendulum swing here and here. I see a shoulder flexion exercise, shoulder extension right here. I see a flexion exercise with your hand above the wall, and then I see an abduction exercise. All these exercises are for frozen shoulders. This is what Robin McKenzie would give for a frozen shoulder capsulitis. And then, if I look here, I see right here external range of motion impingements. So both of these exercises are given when people have external range of motion impingements. And right under, if I look here, I see a posterior capsule stretch. This is for internal rotation problems. So probably the specialist saw that you had internal and external range of motion problem, and then a little bit of scapula exercises, because you need to do, when you have an AC joint impingement, you need to do some scapular retractions. So a pull and retraction at the same time. You need some scapular exercises. So this is what I see. I see frozen shoulder exercises, external and internal rotation exercises, and also scapular retraction to improve basically AC joint impingement. So now this is what I've seen from this. Okay, this is part one. Stay tuned. I'm going to look at the second part now. So now for part two, this is going to be interesting, guys, because we're not going to look at it from a shoulder point of view where you go straight on the shoulder and we're trying to find out what's happening. We're going to look at it from a postural point of view. Bernard Bricot created posturology in the 80s, and you see a lot with a person's posture. So, John, I've got your pictures, and we're going to assess right now your pictures and find out what's happening with your shoulder, okay? So, John, here's the first picture you sent me. It's a side picture. What I've noticed is if I draw a line, a straight line from the back, which is the first part that I can touch with my ruler, the pelvis is in front. So what does that tell me? That tells me that it's a type 1 inverted posture with a kyphosis, therefore a type 2 posture. And what does that mean in posturology term? You're grinding your teeth, you're clinching. And because you're clinching, you're losing the ability to basically unlock your shoulder, okay? So if you're grinding your teeth at night, my friend, you're going to wake up with a lot of upper back problems, neck problems. So I would see a dentist maybe about realigning the jaw. That's number one. Now, if you want a very quick solution, I'm going to give you one right now. You're going to get the doctor's night guard, okay? And this is what you do. This is to prevent clinching, okay? It's going to unlock your shoulder, okay? And this is the night guard that you can wear at night. And they say to put it on the teeth, on the upper part of the teeth. You don't want to do that, okay? Because when you clench, it's at the bottom, okay? If you clench at the bottom on one side, your shoulder basically deactivates. You will not be able to do this. So the minute I want you to get a night guard from the doctor's night guard, you're going to boil it for a minute, and then place it at the bottom of the jaw, and then bite on it and make sure that the bite is very good. Then put it in cold water. Remember, you don't want to put it on the top part, but on the bottom part. Okay, so that is immediately going to release your shoulder. Okay, remember that it's a temporary solution. If you've got a bigger problem around the jaw, I'd see a dentist about that. Okay, so that's part 2. We're going to look at the other picture now. Okay, now part 3, finally part 3 of the case. Okay, we're going to look at a frontal plane view of your posture. We're going to try to find out what can we see with this. Okay, so here's your picture. Okay, I see a right shoulder that's a little higher and is slanted down. I see the hip that's going down right here. So we have a contralateral rotation. Okay, so that creates a lot of problem. And the first thing that tells me when I see a contralateral rotation, I'm saying, is there a problem with the feet? Okay, you might have a shorter leg on one side, maybe the left leg. So what I would do, I would stand, John, and just stand normally and notice, do I have a knee that locks in? A knee that's hyperextended, the other one slightly bent in a natural position. So if you've got a posturologist in your case around in the area you live, you might go assess what would be the millimeters to adjust the hip. Okay, so that's one thing I'm going to do. Okay, so shorter leg on the left leg, maybe I would go check that. Contralateral posture, definite jaw, get the night guard, reposition your jaw, get back the mobility in your shoulder. And finally, I'm going to do something pretty cool. I'm going to show you 2 exercises now that's going to make you, if you're like this, I'm going to rotate it so we counterbalance, basically unlock the jaw on the left shoulder, okay? So the last part is 2 exercises for you. Follow them, and your case, my friend, is done. Shorter leg, jaw misaligned, 2 exercises to replace the diaphragm. That's your case, my friend, okay? Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to reassess my little camera right now. I'm going to try to show you the exercises, okay? Done.